here in the north, this is the land of Vikings. And with the Yallar horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Minneapolis. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, here's Dart. He's going to tuck it and run. Big gain, has them across the 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
on play action with Dart. Fits it through the middle. And the tackle quickly follows that catch. And this one reaches the 23. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, they'll run. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They'll run here, following the penalty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Charging down the middle, and they block it! Line ball picked up inside the 25.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff, now Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And he's going to step out with no gain. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love out of the shotgun. Deep pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now for Love. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Vikings and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Here's a dive up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. Taking off with it again. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Love now off the play action. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-3 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Throw here, 3rd down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Vikings and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. That one's tipped and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
We see this defensive mantra plastered all over defensive meeting rooms. Tips and overthrows, we got to have those. And that's exactly what the defense did as they rallied for that interception.
The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. Play fake, it's Love. Complete out to the right side. And this one does not go far.
Number 87. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Number 15.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer 1st down.
To the air with Love. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Dive play straight ahead. Still has room inside the... Finally caught, and he lost the football. This is scooped up by the Vikings.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on when he recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
On first down, here's Dunks. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 24.
Here goes Dart to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another carry for him. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Packers.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing, it's Love. Steps up, and he's running with it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Injury stoppage here, Brock, and the player in question is Tucker Kraft. The athletic training staff headed out to take a look. Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? On the sneak, it's Love. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
They give it to him again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Carried by number 21. The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Now Dart's going in the air. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for Isaac to Small.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Lone back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action. Love. A nice run here past the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Packers.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
1st down.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He's calling his own number again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Looking quickly here.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Loss. It's now 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Collects this at the 35. Gets some space around midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
7-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Love from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
87.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Vikings getting one more drive here before the break. Backed up this far, and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Chargers are hot. They improved to 6-0 with the win here. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Oh, this...
On 1st down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Vikings and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. New set of downs from 37. They'll run here on 1st down. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Dart out of the shotgun. And that one's too far in front of him. So now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Kicker's got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. From the red zone now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 1-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Packers.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Vikings and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. Finds his back complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. From the gun, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Splits on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And they say the Packers got to this one.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
To number 84.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
Now Dart. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Dart setting in the throw here. Intercepted in the end zone. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
At the 35-yard line.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Love now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Complete. Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. On first down, here's Dart. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Number 37.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Making the call himself. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
37-yard line. A gain of 2.
Darts looking to throw.
2nd and 8.
Fights off the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Love on the play fake. Caught out left. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Back to the well again. Call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Packers.
Love from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Packers 1st down.
Hand off to the back. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got third and goal.
5 yards brings up third and goal.
Love looking to pass. Dump off caught by his back. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
A 2-yard pickup.
They'll throw third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll send him over right. The give now out of the shotgun. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
To throw, here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Brings up third and 13.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up fourth and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Lobs this deep down the middle. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Number 6. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
The give here on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
And it brings up
Throw here, third down. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They're coming off of... Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll send him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
It's now 3rd and goal.
It's a designed run for him. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.